Have you ever wondered why some marriages shine with warmth and peace while others slowly lose their spark, even though love is still present? The truth is that the secret to a strong relationship is not hidden in expensive gifts, dramatic words, or grand surprises, but in something so simple that most of us overlook it every single day: the power of touch. When a wife gently holds her husband's hand, when she greets him with a warm embrace after a long day, when she places a reassuring hand on his shoulder, or simply sits close enough to let him feel her presence, these small gestures become silent but powerful messages of love, comfort, and belonging. And they remind him that no matter how heavy the world feels, he has a safe place to return to. In our busy lives, we often think that love must be proven through big actions, but the strongest marriages are built on consistent, simple acts of affection that say, "I see you, I value you, and I am here for you." Imagine the difference it makes when a husband comes home tired, and instead of silence or complaints, he is welcomed with a smile, a gentle touch, and a few kind words. Suddenly the weight of the day begins to lift. His heart feels lighter, and his bond with his wife grows deeper. Science even tells us that touch releases oxytocin, the hormone of trust and bonding, which means that every hug, every hand held, every gentle pat on the back is not just a moment of closeness, but a way of strengthening the invisible thread that ties two hearts together. And beyond science, there is the spiritual truth that marriage is a blessing, a trust, and a responsibility. And when we nurture it with kindness, respect, and affection, we are not only fulfilling our duty to each other, but also creating an environment of peace and mercy that reflects the very purpose of companionship. So let us not underestimate the power of small gestures, because when you wake your husband with a smile, when you send him off with a prayer and a touch of reassurance, when you sit beside him in silence but let your closeness speak louder than words, you are building a fortress of love that no hardship can easily break. And yes, misunderstandings will come, disagreements will happen, but even in those moments, a simple act of reaching out, holding hands, or offering a hug can melt away anger and remind both partners that the relationship is bigger than the argument. Respect and love must walk hand in hand, because touch without respect is empty, and respect without affection feels cold. But when the two are combined, they create a warmth that sustains a marriage for a lifetime. So today, I encourage you to reflect on your own relationship and ask yourself, when was the last time you reached out not with words but with touch, not with demands but with comfort, not with criticism but with care? Life is short, and we do not know how many days we are granted with the ones we love. So let us not waste them in silence, distance, or neglect, but let us fill them with kindness, with closeness, with the gentle reminder that love is alive and present. Every day is a new opportunity to strengthen your bond, to remind your husband that he matters, to show him that he is not just a provider or a partner, but the most important person in your world. And when you make this effort daily, you will see how the atmosphere of your home changes, how peace replaces tension, how joy replaces stress, and how gratitude replaces complaints. So let us commit to making our marriages stronger not through grand gestures once in a while, but through consistent acts of love every single day. Because in the end, it is not the number of years you spend together that defines the success of a marriage, but the quality of love, respect, and affection you pour into each moment. May your relationship be filled with mercy. May your home be filled with peace, and may your hearts always find comfort in each other's presence. For this is the true beauty of love, the true strength of marriage, and the true gift of companionship.